In this video, I'm going to show you the 10 best tips and tricks that you need to do in the new Grow a Garden 2 Fall Harvest update to not only make tons of money, but to get the best plants in the entire game. And I would very much appreciate if you watched all the way to the end of this video, because not only am I actually going to be giving away a lot of these harvest packs, but there is a lot of tips and tricks you're really going to want to know. But without further ado, like and subscribe. Let's get straight into it. So with this update, there's actually a bunch of seeds that are going to be good, like the bamboo. Previously in the first world, the Garden Valley, you would always use the bamboo as a newer player to get tons of money. This was really good, and it still very much is, but there is actually going to be a lot better seeds here, including one that is right here called the Atlantic Giant Pumpkin. You may or may not know why. As you can see, it's this giant pumpkin that's in my garden, and I'm actually going to go ahead and show you how much money it's going to make me in a second. But if I simply come over here and collect all of these bamboos, guys. Now, the reason all of these guys have the electric mutations is because I put them very close to one another. So once one electric event happens and they get struck, all of them get the mutation. And that's what you really want to do for all of your best seeds inside of this update. I'm going to show you how to do that as well. But if we come here and collect all of these guys here, it will take quite a second to collect. But here we go. Come on, just collect everything. Boom, boom, boom. Why is it not letting me collect these ones? Okay, there's a little like bug. It's not letting me properly collect it. But there we go, finally. Now, if I were to go ahead and sell this, doing the daily deal would earn me 29 million. But the thing is, guys, you can make this significantly more because one bamboo is actually not worth a whole lot. How much is this worth? And you can see that is just only 3.5k. But there's going to be a lot of ways to make this higher. With this brand new update, one of the seeds is actually as like a secret perk. And this seed in specific is the honeysuckle. I'm pretty sure the only way to actually get this is literally through the harvest pack, which is why I'm going to be giving away lots of these to you guys, but you don't necessarily need it. But if you actually go up to this honeysuckle, which I think I have some right there, as you can see, once I touch it, it makes my inventory worth 1.25 times more. So now if I were to do the daily deal, or well, I guess I don't think it actually applies to the daily deal because it's only 29 million, but if I didn't have the daily deal, technically, I would be able to make a whole lot more. Now, that gets me on to my next point, the daily deal. You actually do not want to use that feature until you actually have an inventory that consists of quite a bit of good plants. If your plants are not worth a lot and you know, honestly, you could probably make a whole lot more money very quickly, then do not waste your daily deal because you can only do it every 6 hours. But on top of that, the shekel multiplier or the friend boost does still apply in this game, or at least in the second world. You can still stack the 10% shekel boost, and all you gotta do, bro, is just get in a server full of some friends or friend everyone in your game. Now, remember earlier when I mentioned the giant pumpkin is a very good seed to make money. If I actually go and try to harvest this giant pumpkin, you will notice something a little bit different. And where is it at? I literally don't even see the harvest button on this guy. Hello, how big are you? Why are you so big? Okay, I accidentally rejoined and expanded my plot, bro. I just wasted 1 million. But if I try to harvest it, you can see it says this will grow forever. Are you sure you want to harvest now? And that's because this plant does actually continue growing over time. However, there's not really a major point to want to wait. From what I know, this actually does not even get mutations, which is kind of a bummer. But if it does get mutations for you guys somehow, if they change it or anything, definitely wait for it to get something on it before you harvest it. Because if I go ahead and harvest this guy, there we go, we just got the pumpkin. There it is. Look at this thing. It's 25 kg. But if I were to sell this, guys, how much is this worth? The base price for this thing is 5.8 million shekels. Or I guess not shekels, but the leaves currency or whatever it's called. Now, you want to actually prioritize the time that you sell your stuff to the time that this guy has the best prices. Now, Some of the best plants in the game are going to be the maple mushroom. This, for some reason, doesn't have a crazy high base price, but it does sell very, very good. And then there's also, obviously, the Atlantic giant pumpkin. And then there is things like the maple bamboo. You're going to want to have a lot of these and only sell when this thing is at a 4 times multiplier. It's pretty rare, but it does happen. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and do is harvest everything in my garden. I also have some of the Romanescos, which technically are a little bit of a pay-to-win seed, but they are also not the best seed in the entire game. And if I go all around my garden and collect everything here, let's see how much my inventory is going to be worth without any multipliers. All right, I also have some bamboos here. I actually completely forgot about these guys. I was doing it for a quest, and talking about quests, that leads me on to my 5th tip and trick. Okay, I think I've gone ahead and actually collected everything, right? There's some strawberries here. Let's go ahead and get all these. This is probably going to make me nothing. So, matter of fact, I'm actually going to go ahead and shovel that out soon because there is a purpose for it, technically. Now, the best thing that you can do in this entire update is this guy's quest right here. For the first time, a quest NPC has been really good. If I go ahead and actually talk to this guy, you'll see I've actually done all the quests. Now, I did make a video on this in specific, but this guy's quest gives you this cornucopia prize, which is very insane, and you can only do this once every single day. But the thing with this is you actually have the chance to get not only a lot of good things, but a pet that is considered by far the rarest in the entire game. Well, technically the second rarest, because now we have the Jandel monkey. But it's this shadow dragon right here. Now, don't mistake this with the mega dragon or whatever it's called inside of the game, because this guy is different and he actually flies around your gardens and has a chance to apply the veil mutation when you plant a seed. It's a little bit different than the guy that's actually in the current guild event, so do not think it's the same pet. It is not the black dragon, and it looks like the fall harvest event is just who can make the most money. I'm really curious what the top numbers are. Oh, 21 billion. Wow. Okay, this person just has 20 billion. I have no idea how much money they have spent to pay to win that. But guys, like, look at some of these people in this clan, bro. They genuinely do not have very high numbers. These are very, very achievable. Right now, if I go sell my inventory, you can see it's worth 123 million, which, by the way, if I go ahead and view the leaderboard again, that would literally put me as the 4th or 5th highest person in the #1 clan. But let me go ahead and use this cornucopia so I can show you what we can get. Come on, bro. Please give me good luck. It's kind of like 5 seed packs at once. But, oh, we got a full mega egg? No way, bro. That's insane. And we got a squirrel pet. Okay, the squirrel is honestly not that good. This is kind of irrelevant, but I actually would not even use this because this is going to pick up ripe fruit and bring it to you. You don't want it doing that. But we did get a mega egg, which, if you don't know what that means, we're guaranteed a mega pet. And here we go. Let's open this. Okay, we got a squirrel and a dog. Now, tip kind of 5.5. This isn't a full tip that I'm using in this video, but if you do get eggs inside of the game that you can actually hatch, you don't want to open them until there is a rainbow event going on in the game. Fun fact, I believe when the rainbow event happens, you actually have increased chances of getting a rainbow pet. But obviously, for the sake of your entertainment, I'm going to open it anyway. So come on. Please give me something good. Come on, what are we gonna get? Okay, this thing is gonna grow big in size, but what is it going to give me? Okay, wow, that thing is thick. Okay, what is it gonna be? Come on, please be something good. Please. Oh my goodness. Okay, it just keeps getting bigger. Is this gonna keep getting bigger? No shot, right? Oh my god, we just got a mega turkey. I don't think the turkey is the greatest pet in the game, but we did just get a mega version of it, and he struts around your gardens and digs up random seeds for you. So technically he could be pretty good if you keep him in your garden long enough. I don't know. But if I consider the fact that I have a 4 times multiplier for the sell prices, let's say I do get it on my best fruit, which technically for me is going to be the Romanesco. This 123 million that I have times 4 for the sell price and then times 1.7 for a full server of friends would earn me over 800 million shekels, and that's considering me not doing a double or nothing. Now keep it in mind, if you do double or nothing, you could lose literally everything, so I would definitely not advise towards it whatsoever. Tip number 7 has to do with inside of the gear shop. Now, over here, there's not a lot of gears for this world and compared to the first one, because we actually only have 2 types of sprinklers. You have the normal syrup sprinkler, and then you have the super version. Same for the watering cans. And the reason for this is, I believe the developers just simply did not want massive increases to your plants. But the good side is that if you do not actually get the super syrup sprinkler, you can stack a multiple of the normal ones. If you do plant down multiple, it will still apply towards your plant, which is really nice, because let's go and take a look at my seeds. What seeds do I have that I probably want to plant down? Let's do the conifer cone. I think that one is good. Some maple bamboo. I don't know what else is good. Okay, I think the maple dragon fruit seed is also pretty good. And as I was saying, for when you're actually coming in to plant your stuff, you don't have to use the super sprinkler. I literally only have one of these right now, so I'm not gonna waste it. And instead, I'm just gonna use the normal syrup one because I have 15 of them. And what I'll do is go ahead and place like 3 or 4. This should replicate exactly what a super would do for you. And then you're just gonna go ahead, spam down all of your seeds in the time that you have. I do like to also actually place a watering can, so I'm gonna have that in my loadout. But here we go. Let's place the cone, the maple dragon seed, and I'm putting all of these things next to each other, so that way once it grows and mutation events happen, they can get hit at once, and I won't have to wait a billion years for everything to get mutations. So there we go, and then we can just go ahead and water this base. I do feel like some of these things are gonna take forever. Yeah, for some reason this cone is gonna take a whole day, bro. Who designed that? I genuinely think the developers were kind of crazy when they designed this stuff, because look, if I even go ahead and use a grow all, bro, this thing is probably not gonna be fully grown. I don't know why it works like that. Oh, actually, it is. Never mind. But, yeah, you see the point. The plants or the fruits itself aren't grown, and they are probably going to take some time. The best part is, though, oh my gosh, there's actually a blood moon happening. This is exactly what I mean. If one of those beams strikes an area in my garden, all of the plants get the mutation. That's how good it is. But this turkey pet seems to be insane, bro. He's always picking at the floor in my garden. Like, right now, I bet you he's going for something. What are you about to go at, buddy? Where are you going? Okay, maybe not. Never mind. He's just coming to the wall, I guess. And when you are actually harvesting plants that you have not touched in a very long time, make sure to use at least 1 watering can on it. Because if you don't know, plants in this game can actually become worse over time the more they stay in your garden without getting harvested. So make sure before you harvest it, you water it, because then it will fix it. My next tip in this video is to make very good use of the auction guy here. This guy is gonna be one of your best friends when it comes to actually getting good things inside of this update. For example, you can buy fall big eggs. Now, this does cost 1,300 Robux. Do not do that, but it can come out here for leaves. And you are also able to buy things like the super watering can, which at 0 seconds, it would be worth like 2 million. So it's pretty good prices, honestly. You don't have to wait for it to stock. That's the best part. But if you are planning to go the cheaper route and you don't mind waiting, then I would always advise that you like macro the gear shop here. That way you're kind of getting everything. And look right here. It looks like one of my plants that is still growing, this honeysuckle, did get struck by blood moon, which is amazing. I don't know about anything over here. And yeah, actually, look, these tomatoes did get hit by blood moon. Blood Moon is a great mutation to have. I wish it went on my Atlantic Giant Pumpkin, but I don't really even think that can get mutations. And the 10th tip that I have for you guys, which is kind of honestly self-explanatory. I have mentioned this before, but if you are going for a pet, for example, like the turkey, you want to get this, then I would highly recommend you collect every pet on the floor, because what it does is it actually fully removes this timer and allows the next pet to spawn in your server, which means you have a higher chance at getting the better pets that you are looking for. But as I mentioned, if you want to actually win some of these harvest packs, please go ahead and comment down below your username and make sure you're subscribed. In my next video, I will definitely be picking winners for these, and I have 20 left. So make sure you're subscribed. And also, for the last requirement, please hurry up and watch this video on the screen right here. I went to pick it for you myself. I really think you're going to like it, but pick it fast because this video is about to end. And until then, I'll catch you in that video. Hurry up, click it. Bye. See you there.